from that where I put it to you like this. And see, I'm glad on my mama, Chief. I'm glad he said that because I'll put it to you my significance, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be no rap scene without Dub J and Lil Chief. It wouldn't. And this is why, right?
Yeah.
You see I'm Southside reppin', Bigfoot steppin', Zone 3 section is God flow perfection. Hating on the church like I ain't blessed they section. If we ain't talking money, I got a weak connection, that's on the hood. She said get a bag, so I get it, got it good. Don't complain about my problems, I just put it in a wood. Seen a genie the other day, she said make it good. So I wish for good health, then I wish to look, it's chief, not lieutenant.
Artist who bust his ass off, do a lot of great things. The next person don't know it yet.
Right.
You feel me?
Yep.
But in their minds, they feel like, oh, it ain't the support, it ain't this, it ain't. No, you just gotta keep working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep going.
Let me introduce you, and then we can keep talking. So
Okay.
the voice you've been hearing is Dub J. Another episode of Live on Lake Street. Thank you for joining me, sir. Let's talk more about this history because you sound like you got deep history here,
For sure.
specifically in the Minnesota hip hop scene.
For sure.
So you might have to put me onto some shit. But that's my favorite type. That's my favorite type of episodes, though. When I get to learn too. So
that's my artist too, cause Skrillionte, he finna pull up. Skrillionte, the most. That's one of my young
I
artists.
feel like I know who that is.
You probably
I
heard about
I think
him.
I've heard the name.
I'll
Sure.
put it to you like this. He had the biggest song. It was two biggest songs in Minnesota last year.
Yep.
Perk Dick
Mm-hmm.
with John Ray and Jazzy. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
And Skrillionte, RP Hustle Black, and D Skrill Big Bag.
Okay.
As far as the YouTube views,
Yep.
theirs hit 1 million. We already know what theirs did.
Right.
Big, one of the biggest songs, hands down. Ours did 50,000.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
But that's big
That is
as
big.
far as locally,
Yeah.
Twin Cities.
We got to interview this almost at 50,000.
You feel me?
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah.
That means Twin Cities done heard this.
Right.
You
For
know
sure.
what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But for sure.
For sure. So you're originally initially from St. Paul.
I'm from. So I rep the Twin Cities.
Right.
Right.
Yep.
But amongst the Twin Cities, I rep St. Paul.
Yeah. It's important for me that you say that because we've been getting a lot of shit about not giving St. Paul the flowers they deserve, which is for the record, that's on purpose. This is strategic. We know what we're doing over here. So
And
now we're.
You said that's on purpose.
It's strategic. It's not like we're intentionally not giving shine to St. Paul. We're trying to do things in order.
And to be honest, and this is just my personal opinion, right? When you think of Live on Lake Street,
Mm-hmm.
what do you think about?
I mean,
Southside.
you do think it's us. I mean, now I think you think
What-
you think George Floyd. Now
I'm
you
saying
think
when I
Yeah.
no, not Live on Lake Street. I'm talking about if you have some knowledge of it's a podcast.
Yep.
Live on Lake Street, they're doing artists.
Yep.
Shit, that's Minneapolis.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
You know, that's some
But it is
Minneapolis
South
shit.
Side, and we've given, and admittedly, we've given the North Side a lot of love. And the reason
Well,
for that
the
is
North
because the
Side's
North Side's
popping.
busting. It's
The North Side's
exactly. So
popping.
that's really what it was. It's just we want to make sure that we're being topical. And the North Side they had it cracking. The last few months, really, really cracking.
I would say Minneapolis is a bigger city
It is.
than St. Paul.
More saturated with artists, too.
There's more black people in Minneapolis.
True.
Way more black people than St. Paul.
Yeah.
St. Paul is a handful of people.
Yeah. I'm actually learning a lot about St. Paul this week.
Okay.
A lot of
That's what's up.
I'm learning a lot about St. Paul, specifically the music side. Like obviously, when I think of St. Paul, when it comes to the music side, I think of Taylor J. I think of Juice
Shout out to
Lord.
Taylor
Juice
J.
Lord. I think of
Shout out to Juice.
Tarzan. I think of
Shout out to Tarzan.
right Nimic. You know what I mean? That's
That's
what I
the
think
younger.
of.
All them who you probably named.
Right.
Besides Taylor, is like under 20, 26 probably.
That's
and
the youngest. Well, Tarzan.
How old is Tarzan? He ain't no 30.
He might be. I don't know. He's Taylor. He's Taylor's class.
As far as talent,
I mean, just
not age.
I don't know.
No,
He's not?
Taylor's a little older.
Yeah, I suppose.
Taylor's in his 30s.
It feels like they've been doing it for the same amount of time, though.
No.
You don't think so?
No. Shout out to Tarzan, but no.
Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
Maybe I'm wrong. I fuck with them both. It don't matter.
Nah.
They're both killing shit.
But they're both dope as fuck, though.
So who are some artists that you see that in St. Paul, artists that, aside from the ones that I mentioned that you see moving?
I mean, I recognize all the artists you just said as well. They're all doing their thing. Of course, my camp, Skrilliante.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Double R Gamble.
Mm-hmm.
Rilla World K.
Okay.
Them is from young dudes from my camp.
Yeah.
My side of the town.
Yeah.
Also, you got from the east side, the young dude, Young Ski.
Mm-hmm.
Their whole camp, they're doing their thing. You got the young homies from the west side, T-Man, HB Honcho,
Mm-hmm.
young dude who I'm just getting up on, been spitting this and shit. When you flipping YouTube, you seeing new talented individuals. So you got in St. Paul, it's just like any other. It's niggas rapping from every side of town. So
we have it's ridiculous how much talent we have here.
Niggas is rapping and doing their thing.
Yeah.
From every side of town.
So from your perspective, someone that's been in this for quite a while, you got longevity in the game.
Yeah.
You've seen a lot of shit happen.
Everything.
You've seen everything happen. So from where you
I'm from like the mayhem era.
Okay.
Like I'm from that era of when I first started rapping, the niggas who was doing their thing the most was Mayhem and Dank Smoke from St. Paul.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I watched them do their stump, and then I mimic them as far as pushing CD. I'm from the MySpace CD era.
Right.
When I was doing my thing, it wasn't YouTube, it wasn't Facebook, Facebook didn't even exist.
Yeah. So from then to now, what do you see? Do you see growth? Do you see? Obviously there's change, but do you think growth?
Growth.
Yeah.
Like I said, from the era where I was started out when I was a 21-year-old rapper, 20-year-old. I'm 36 now.
Yeah.
Gonna be 37. So 17 years ago, it was about 3 or 4 talented niggas.
Yeah.
Right now, it's about 20. I'm talking about in the Twin Cities period. It wasn't.
You think there's only 20? I think it's way more than 20.
No, I'm just saying it's more. It's probably more than 20. I'm just saying it's way more talented.
I wonder if it's more talented or if it's just we're finally seeing it.
We're finally seeing it through the technology.
Yeah.
Like I said, when I was doing my thing, but that's the difference. The generations. Like, how I got popping, this how I got popping.
Yeah, tell me how you got popping.
How I got popping was I stood on the corner gas stations day and night, night and day, like a full-time job, and sold my CD for $1 a piece.
Yep.
So for about 2 years, I was selling CDs at a high rate.
It was successful.
Successful.
It was working.
Yeah. You know what I mean? To the point where I done met everybody done got this CD probably twice and so forth and so on. So that's how I got my real push as far as me being an artist.
So how was it maneuvering from going to that into the streaming era for you? Was it tough? Was it a tough transition, or did you figure it out quickly? Or
to be honest, it's not tough.
Yeah.
It's just new.
Sure.
Learning something new.
Yep.
Yeah. It's just learning something new. It's not tough, but that's why you got to stay connected to young people. Mm-hmm. That's why I fuck with young. I got a line of a younger generation who's into this new social media world, the internet world.
Do you think it's easier to get on now than it was then?
Fuck yeah.
It's got to be, right?
To me, it's easy to be an artist than what artists make it seem.
So you think artists are a bunch of whiners?
Man, these niggas is fucking, is worse than that.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder, I'm so embedded here that like I don't know. There's a lot of talk about like we got to be more like Atlanta, we got to be more like Chicago, we got to be more like L.A. But like,
you want to know what I tell people, artists?
I do want to know
when they be complaining and shit.
Yeah,
I don't know what it's not. I don't know what it's like not to get supported.
yeah. Oh,
I don't know what it's like to have a whack show. I don't know what it's like to have a dead party.
and how have you done that?
By doing my thing as an
Yeah.
artist.
Yeah, I mean, do
So
you
it's
think?
like I've been throwing parties since I was 14 years old. So this is just a PSA to artists. In today's world, you can't just be an artist. You have to have some other intelligence.
For sure.
You have to.
Yep.
You have to be an artist,
Yep.
a marketing specialist,
Yep.
a businessman, a money manager, all these things in one to be successful in this shit because it's all on you. As
Yeah,
a person.
writing and going in the booth is a very small percentage of what you need to
And
do
that's
as an artist.
this much, but it's a big this much.
Right.
But it's a great like 98% of the battle, but the other 2% is the most important percent, even though it's the other 2%.
That's an interesting perspective.
You know,
Because I mean, I would say, that's
because right
interesting.
now, all you gotta do,
You don't even have to be talented anymore.
don't gotta be talented. All you gotta do is put out music. Start out with your core fan base. That's your friends and family.
Yeah.
Start out with them first and just keep putting out music and then let it grow like a wildfire.
Yeah.
In today's shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean,
And you're going to eventually, like, I feel like you're going to generate, if your music's good, you're going to generate something.
I feel like artists give up on their music too much.
Yeah.
Like if you see a lot of talk about, we got one, I got one. And it's like, if you got,
guilty of that.
If you got, and that's cool, and maybe you do, but if you got one, then push that one.
You gotta push
that one.
See, I think that artists got a false sense of, and it's probably just a Minnesota thing, because this is just how I think, right?
Hold on, finish that thought. False sense of what? Because I think I agree.
False sense of how to put out music.
Yeah, they don't do the
know,
research.
They don't know. I'm gonna say we, because it's just like if no one never built a house before.
Mm-hmm.
How we gonna build a house? No
Right.
one never did it.
Right.
Oh, but Prince did it. Man, I was in the 70s, and these niggas was real talented in you get what I'm saying?
And Prince is an anomaly. He
And
plays 747 instruments.
Because me and my homies was just talking about the Minnesota sound, right? And my homie had a thing and said, well, reality, the whole world listens to the Minnesota sound. The whole music industry.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Listen is the Minnesota sound. Because you got cats like Prince, The Time, Jimmy Jam, Terry Lewis, and them. They were Minnesota, period.
Yep.
They put their sound on the world.
Yeah.
So when you talk about the Minnesota sound, that's what you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's no different from if I'm a successful anything, but it's time for me to retire, but I don't pass the business down and give the game. You get what I'm saying?
I do, yeah.
Now they're lost.
Yeah.
And that's where we are today.
So you think we're lost?
Not lost as like a lost cause, but we're still
Trying to find
figure
our
it
way,
out.
Trying to find our way. So what is the solution? Because
As the rap artists, the producers done figured it out.
there's so much talk about the facts, and
They done figured it
and
out.
we don't talk enough about that because we have some of the hottest producers in the world come from here.
The best.
Some of the best.
The best.
I mean,
and songwriters too.
true. Yeah, we've been talking a lot about that too. Like there's a lot of people here. Like I've had people sit across from me at this table and talk about how they write for other artists, and it's like, who?
Man, shit, I know specifically my homie Meech. Shout out to young Meech, thicker than a Snicker. He's got some right songs for Chris Brown. Shout out to Jay Bree, little homie from the hood. Probably the dopest young producer and from the Minnesota doing his songwriting and shit.
And all the like the hot producers, all the best producers out of Minnesota, all from St. Paul.
For sure.
All of them.
For sure.
I mean,
shout out to Bobby Reps.
Cardo got wings.
Yeah.
I mean, Cardo is one of you could argue the hottest. The guy's he's producing for Drake.
Yeah.
Like it don't really get bigger than that.
Only thing what I would say about that is just come back.
Yeah.
Reach back. You don't gotta reach back for everybody.
Yeah.
Reach back for one.
Yeah.
Pick an artist you like.
Yeah.
You gotta reach back for every hood.
Yeah.
Reach back for one.
Yeah, we got some producers out there that could really, really, really help us out.
But it's up to them.
It is up to them.
Because I'm gonna tell you,
you got
producers are some of the most.
HC the Chemist.
He's the best.
He comes back. He just sat at that table.
That's the number one. Producer who does reach back for the local artists as far as at least he's gonna make sure your shit's straight.
Yeah, and not even just music wise, like he's gonna make sure we're straight.
Period.
Yeah, he's gonna use his influence here.
Yeah. Shout out to AC, man. He definitely did a lot for me, and he's the one who gave me my studio.
Really?
Yeah.
How did you connect with HC?
Shit, AC. I connected with him. He's a friend of my big brother's.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my big bro. He's a friend of my brother's. And so when I came up 15, 16 years old doing music, AC was Dank Smoke's producer at the time.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And so we just connected like that. And so he just been fucking with me ever since.
Yeah.
Since I've been a young bull. And then he just hit me up one day. Like, I got an opportunity for you. Mm-hmm. I'm in and out of town doing this shit with Bone. Man, because you hold down the studio. And he gave me the studio. And shit, I was mashing for a couple years.
Free reign.
Yeah.
So he got an opportunity, gave you an opportunity.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
That's how it's supposed to work.
Yeah.
That's really dope. Shout out to HC, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to He came in here for an interview and ended up giving us a Lazy Bone interview too.
Man, that's just how that's how we tell, man. Shout out to Ace.
Yeah.
For sure.
Did you get a chance to see our St. Paul Mount Rushmore?
Yeah.
What were your thoughts?
It can't be a Mount Rushmore. First of all, shout out to all the artists on the Rushmore.
For sure.
They're all dope, doing their thing.
Yep.
But this is how I feel about it, and this is facts too. You cannot do no Mount Rushmores in history with rookies.
Okay.
You can't.
Who was the rookie on there?
All of them.
They're all rookies?
Only one wasn't a rookie was so tell me who's on the list again. Refresh my memory a little bit.
It was Taylor J, Nimic Revenue. God damn it. I should have been prepared with this. I should have had this ready to go for you. Because I forget. Man, we put up so many Rushmores. But
man,
so let's put it this way.
Besides Taylor J, they're all rookies.
So let's put it this way.
Not saying they're not dope, not saying they're not doing their thing, because they are dope. They are doing their thing, but they're rookies in the game. You can't do no best in the game, best ever list with rookies.
So if you were to make a Mount Rushmore, let's just do it like that. When I get to it, I'll remind you what ours was, but it doesn't really matter. I want to know your Mount Rushmore.
Of St. Paul?
Your St. Paul Mount Rushmore.
And how many is in the Mount Rushmore? 4?
Yep.
I would say, off the dribble, you can't say no St. Paul Mount Rushmore without saying Minnesota Threat.
Okay.
No St. Paul, nothing. Mount Rushmore rapping without Minnesota Threat.
What about DB the Rasta? He was on there.
Me personally, I wouldn't put him there.
Yep.
But I can see why somebody else would.
Okay. That was real political.
You know what I mean? And I'm keeping it 100.
I got you.
I'm not a fan of his music personally, but I can see as far as his section, you could put him on there for his section.
Cashinova, rookie.
Rookie.
Taylor.
You could put Taylor on there.
And not Nimic.
But
Revy?
but DB is not on my run.
Okay,
He's
let's go.
Not on my run.
Okay, so
I said somebody else could put DB on there.
I got you. So let's finish your Mount Rushmore.
So my Mount Rushmore would be Minnesota Threat.
Okay.
For me, DUBB,
Okay.
Young Scrooge, RP. I definitely would say Dank Smoke
Okay.
and Dub J.
So that's a real Mount Rushmore.
That's a St. Paul Mount Rushmore for sure. For
I
sure.
mean, I like the way you put it because it does fit it more. It fits more of the criteria of an actual like Rushmore.
You can't. How in the history of anything great, Hall of Fame, Mount Rushmore's Hall of Fame shit.
Right. Correct.
Jay-Z, Tupac, Biggie.
Yep.
Man, you not saying y'all's not dope, but y'all ain't did nothing legendary. Y'all ain't did nothing. Y'all's rookies.
Yeah.
And it's love that anybody will put them on there because that's who cares. But you can't make a list like that with rookies. You can't.
I got you. I mean,
It don't even make sense.
I mean, you can because we did.
You can, but it's a clown list.
Damn. It's a clown list?
Not their clown. They're not clowns, the rappers, but
We're clowns.
for putting that together.
Got it.
For y'all's clowns for putting a
So
with rookies.
live on Lake Street is a
And,
bunch of clowns.
and I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm gonna tell you why. No, I'm gonna tell you why. It's so much of a clown list, you don't even remember who's on the list.
Man, I don't remember because we.
So it ain't that important. So they're not that important. You get what I'm saying? Not saying that they're not important.
I do get what you're saying. However, if
it's not a Mount Rushmore.
If the Rushmore had been the guys you named, I wouldn't remember either because it was too long ago and I got too much shit going on. But I feel you.
And in St. Paul, you don't really know about St. Paul like that.
True.
So, but I would say Dank Smoke for sure.
Yeah.
Minnesota Threat.
Yeah.
For my personal shit, Young DUBB, Young Scrooge,
Yeah.
and Dub J.
And yourself.
Dub J.
You mentioned off the mic that you feel like you don't get your flowers.
No, what I said was, I don't know what it's like not to get supported.
But off the mic, we were talking about flowers, getting your
No,
flowers.
I was speaking on how artists feel.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I get my flowers.
You get your flowers.
I'm Dub J.
This is a whole different viewpoint because most artists do not feel that way. So
And that's what I was saying.
Yeah.
I was saying I'm in reverse of that.
Yeah.
But I was saying, as far as you may not know me, but I done did so many great things.
Yeah.
Is you gonna give me my flowers?
Tell me more great things you
No,
did.
no.
I'm gonna give you your
saying-
flowers right now.
No,
Yeah.
I'm saying the person
I know what you're saying.
who don't know the artist,
Yeah.
you're not gonna get no flowers.
Yeah.
But I've done great things.
Yeah.
So it's just like, but artists, they kind of feel like they don't get their flowers, you know. But I feel like niggas ain't did enough.
I think people don't pay attention to the flowers. They pay more attention to the lack of flowers than the actual flowers. And I'm guilty of it myself.
Say that again.
We focus on the support we don't get rather than the support that we do get.
And see, that's me. I'm that in reverse.
Yes. You focus on the
part.
people that do support you. Yes. Which is the right way to do it.
And I don't worry about the people who don't.
Right.
But I just keep mashing.
Yeah.
That's the key.
That's how you get
gotta
that's how you
keep
get
mashing.
support. Because the more you talk about the support you don't get, the more you're alienating the people that do support you. It's like, damn, you're over here talking about the people that don't support you, and I'm over here supporting you. That's how you alienate those people, and then you lose supporters that way.
I think, truthfully, a lot of times how artists be feeling like that, I think they don't understand the business aspect of networking.
Yes.
They don't understand that your network is your network.
Yeah.
They
I'd
don't
agree.
They think that because they're dope and because they got 5,000 views in one day,
They're entitled.
or they're entitled to it because they're talented.
Yeah.
But they don't understand that in order to get involved with other people doing their thing, you got to rub elbows the right way.
Yeah. No, that's definitely true. There's a lot of entitlement issues out here.
You know?
It's not just in hip hop either. I don't want to just single out hip hop. It's everywhere with everything. All work, all aspects of life, people definitely feel entitled. There's a lot of entitlement out here. So you also mentioned you got a lot of kids out here. You got a lot of children, a lot of artists running around with your stamp on them.
I definitely wouldn't call them my kids or children.
Why not? Why not?
Because that ain't what they are to me.
Okay, what are they to you?
Shit, just young homies young artists who I fuck with.
Yeah.
But I don't look at them as like they're my kids.
I mean, I say that tongue in cheek. You know, like you influence.
I mean,
them.
it's one thing I learned about this shit, man, and this is how we are. Man, you say some shit like that, man, you would go back to the hood. Oh, nigga, where your kids now?
Kid. Yeah, I got
Come on, man, you can't. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. I get that.
That's not, but that's this type of atmosphere as far as somebody be like, yeah, my kids.
Yeah.
No, I ain't on that type of side.
All right. Well, who are some artists that you have out here running around that are kind of under your wing?
My nigga Skrillionte the most, who I brought here with me.
Yep.
Like I said, Double R Gamble, route running, doing his thing, got a new CD out. 3 Man Weave, my nigga got one out, two out right now. Pick of the Litter and Gassing Out the Blue. My nigga Rilla World K, he got the 3 Man Weave, The Truth Hurts, you know, shit like that. Them artists right there, them is the main ones who I fuck with. I fuck with all of them, but them is the ones who's really pushing and mashing.
Okay. These guys are all St. Paul?
Yeah.
All from St. Paul?
Yeah.
Okay. What about Minneapolis? You fuck with anybody from Minneapolis?
I would say I'm a fan of all of their music in Minneapolis.
Who you see bubbling? Who you think has the ability to kind of break through that ceiling?
I think a few of them got it. I think multiple. I think a lot of them got it.
Yeah.
I like Cash the Kid.
Mm-hmm.
I like Haji.
Yep.
That nigga be snapping.
Yep.
I like Lil James.
Mm-hmm.
I like, of course, John Ray.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I like, Prince Riley and light-skinned singer, because what's Jay Estate's artist.
Yep.
What's his name? White. Eddie White. I like him.
Yeah.
Man, I like a lot of artists from Minneapolis.
Yeah.
I listen to their shit for real.
Yeah, a lot of talent.
I like the one artist though who I like. I think he's from the Lows. That little nigga be snapping. His name is I think Lil Tim.
Lil Tim?
Lil Tim.
I don't even know who that is.
Man, I be watching YouTube. You watch one nigga's video, it'll click on the next nigga video.
You might have to put me on.
Man, his name Lil Tim. He's from the Lows, I guess, because you see it through the music.
Yeah.
But he's dope. He be dropping shit. I be listening.
You might have to put me on.
I be tuning in.
I didn't even know.
And his views, he got views. He gets views.
I find something new every day.
He gets views.
That's what's up.
You know, but that just goes to show, Minnesota, period, I feel like is bubbling.
It definitely is.
I think we on the verge. Of something good.
Yeah, there's a lot happening. There's a lot of shit that's happening behind the scenes. I think this platform helps a lot.
And that's what I was just finna say. This is basically what it's about.
Yeah.
This is what we're missing.
This platform, Live on Lake Street?
This platform and platforms like it.
Yeah.
And when you say the word platform, well, what's a platform? We need the DJs. We got the club. So it ain't the club owners or the promoters, but we need the DJs to get on board and more cats like y'all to get on board. And that's just how you generate a buzz. This is what it's gonna take.
Yeah, creating structure.
It's gonna take it, man. Yeah. For us to fuck with each other.
Yeah.
That's what it's ultimately gonna take. As far as the terminology I always like to use is the people with talent are supposed to fuck with each other.
Even if they don't fuck with each other.
Yeah. That's what's it ain't the spectators, it's the people with the talent, the cameramen, the podcasts, the radios, the shit like that.
Yeah. No, I agree. We just need structure, and we're building it.
Man, you need to get up on some Dub J though, man. As I'm doing this day with you, you ain't heard a Dub J lyric.
I probably have.
Oh, you have?
Do you know how much music I have listened to over the last 8 years? I probably have, especially if you sent me something.
No, I never sent you nothing.
When somebody sends me something, I listen to it for sure.
No, I never sent you nothing. That's what I'm saying. But nevertheless, I'm on that same.
Tell me
Rushmore.
what you're cooking right now.
Man, right now we got the 3-man weave right now.
Yep.
That's my young niggas. Double R Gamble and Real World K, Tycoon Trig.
Yep.
We got Skrillion.
Tycoon Trig been getting brought up a lot too.
For real?
A lot.
Oh, that's my nigga. He's dope.
Yeah.
Definitely a part of the squad. My nigga Skrillion the most. Got some shit bubbling up. Got some shit with Icewear Vez. Who else? RMC Mike. 2 times J Diggs. Shit like that.
You making music too still?
Yeah.
You got something dropping?
Man, I got some shit coming, man.
What you got coming? What are we doing?
Man,
we
I'm
doing
doing
singles? We doing albums? We doing mixtapes?
See, me, like I said, I come from the... I'm not doing music for what other people do it for.
Yep.
I'm putting out music for the people who fuck with me.
Yep.
So I got some shit coming. Untold Stories of Wilbur Taylor. Little album.
Okay.
10 songs.
All right.
You
got a date?
No date.
It's just
no
on the
date.
way.
Because when I got my studio, when H gave me the studio, and I had YP and Wayne Starr as the producers,
Yep.
and working with them, I didn't go in there and say, man, I'm finna get my DUBB music shit back cracking.
Yeah.
I didn't say that.
Yep.
I said, let me go get the young homies from the hood
so
I could pass this torch.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So that's what I've been on the last 2-3 years.
So you put yourself on the back burner, but now you
Not the back burner, but I turned into a producer.
Okay.
Started producing artist development, and kind of, but these niggas is on fire.
Yeah.
Skrillion on fire, man.
Yeah. That's dope. Well, good. So you got a lot of shit cooking. A lot of shit coming.
For sure.
Okay.
What I would say is we always got shit cooking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Always. It's just shit like this. The network. At the end of the day, that's what it is. If we get that, everybody get that across the board.
Yep.
Hell yeah. So for sure.
Dope. Okay. Well, let's wrap. But before we go, final thoughts. Looking at the camera. Anything you got cooking, and anywhere you want them to follow you, anything.
Man, right now they done took my Snapchat.
Oh.
You know how you gonna say why, but they done took my Snap. Follow me on
You've
Facebook.
been posting too many titties on there. That's why.
Man, I wouldn't say that. But also, just stay tuned, man. One Ave Music.
Okay.
We got some shit popping. Skrillion the most. Of course, DUBB J. I'm a person, they know me already. Oh, that's DUBB J. That's how they.
But maybe they're not following you, so tell them where to follow you.
Well, Facebook,
Yep.
of course, right now, Facebook, Instagram, DUBB J 1 Ave, Skrillion the most, Double R Gam, Real World K.
Okay.
Follow all those artists. Tap into that 3-man weave right now. Go slap that. Gassing out the blue, slap that. Pick it a litter, slap that. Sad Things on YouTube. I did the last year. I have to put it to you like this. In the last year or two, in the last year, I put out 2 videos.
Mm-hmm.
I did the God of Life with King Lil Mo.
Okay.
That's had about 15,000 views on YouTube. Okay. And we did the Sad Things Skrillion video. That's had a few thousand for his album. So
okay.
Go slap those. Go slap all that Skrillion the most shit. Go slap all that shit.
Perfect. I appreciate your
For
time.
sure.
I appreciate your time. I appreciate the gems.
No, for sure.
And I'll be paying attention.
And it's love, man, and shit. We definitely gonna get Skrill back.
Yeah, we can get
back here.
Yeah, we can do that.
He's doing his thing, but yeah, as far as that Round Rushmore shit, man. Before we even put a Round Rushmore in there, because we could take DUBB off the list, take all of us off. Man, do something significant to be on the list.
I feel like the people on the list have done significant things. Doesn't mean it doesn't mean that the people you named haven't also.
No, I ain't saying the people I named done nothing. I'm talking about on some hood underground legend shit, St. Paul shit. Ain't none of them artists who I named made it to the big industry.
So okay, so
them
you're
is
not,
all underground hood, all underground St. Paul legends.
Right.
The artists who I named.
Right.
Who deserved it.
I'm just not. I agree with you. I don't want to take away accomplishments from the people that were on our Rushmore.
What accomplishments?
I mean, being signed to Def Jam isn't nothing. Touring,
no.
multiple tours isn't nothing.
No, and that's what I'm saying.
Yep.
That's part of the rookie shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I feel you.
If that's is an accomplishment, but that's okay. I get drafted. I'm a rookie.
Yeah.
But how many points am I average in a game? Are you averaging 30, like a Hall of Fame legend who's going to be on the Mount Rushmore, Jordan? Or are you averaging 10, 15 points a game?
It's hard to quantify those numbers, though.
I'm just hypothetically.
I know what you're saying. I'm just saying.
I'm putting value on the Rushmore.
Right.
The Rushmore is Biggie, Tupac, Jay-Z.
For sure.
If you're that, because I said take me off the list, but if you're Tupac, Biggie, then be on the.
No, you're right. I guess what I'm saying is
mean?
we don't have a Tupac or a Biggie.
That's
here.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So you can't.
So really, what you're saying is burn the whole Rushmore down.
Burn this shit down. and for all the artists hearing me, I love all y'all. Burn the list down and go to work and be on the list for real.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm with you.
Burn all that list shit. Let's burn the list. Could we burn the list down?
No,
man, let's do it.
Not because it motivates people.
Oh my mama, it fuels some fire.
It fuels some fire. That's what matters to me.
For sure.
There are people out there that want to be on the list. There's people that are on the list that don't give a fuck about the list. And then there's people that weren't on the list that want to be on there.
When I seen that list, I said,
that's not it?
It's not it. Because they're rookies. The same part. They're 21 years old.
I don't know how old they are.
I'm just saying hypothetically.
I ain't checked their birth certificate.
I'm just saying
I'm pretty sure everybody on that list is at least close to 30. I don't know about Nimick. But DB, Taylor.
Man, DB ain't sold one record in St. Paul.
See, I don't know that.
He's a hood nigga who do music, my nigga. He's popping on some hood shit.
Can you talk to me about the It's the Team video before we go?
Shout out to Applejack. It's the Team. That's my biggest record on YouTube to date. 30-something thousand. And if you seen the video, like, it was me being authentic. No haircut. Lil Chief. This one, Lil Chief. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm from that where I put it to you like this. And see, I'm glad on my mama, Chief. I'm glad he said that because I'll put it to you my significance, right?
Yeah.
It wouldn't be no rap scene without DUBB and Lil Chief. It wouldn't. And this is why, right?
Yeah.
I'm fresh out of prison, 2010. Walking down Selby, don't got nothing going on. The big homie, the older homie, Applejack, roll up on me. Like, man, what's up? You trying to get in the studio? Boom, we go make the song. The song was a banger, right? Hood banger, instantly. Had the streets talking for like a week.
Yep.
Next thing you know, he hit me up, let's do a video. He pull up on me with Lil Chief in the car. At the time, Lil Chief is doing videos for artists at the time, but none of the artists was really popping or making good music or nothing. They were doing their thing, but it wasn't popping, right? You could look on his website at the time. I did the It's the Team video. Instantly goes viral. Now Lil Chief's popping. This nigga takes off. And so from there, that's where you got a DB to roster. Because then DB seen what I was doing with Chief and was like, shit, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to jump in too.
Yeah.
And then DB and them did that song, that one song. Did their thing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yep.
And the song blew up. And that's, from there is where you get what we have today as far as, so I would say once whatever happened with his own career, once he stopped shooting music videos, that's where Minnesota Code picked up his blueprint and started doing the same thing and got everything busting. This is facts. This shit I'm talking about is facts. And I'm going to just say this on some player shit, too. This ain't no hate to...
I know Chief loves this shit.
No,
right
this shit
here.
I'm saying is on some player. This shit I said ain't no hate to DB or his music because I done hit him up before and said, oh, I like that song.
Yep.
Or that song in our history.
Yeah.
You give it so it ain't no shit to him or no.
Yeah, you're allowed to have your opinion.
But
Shit.
I'm just saying facts.
Yeah.
Niggas is popping on some hood shit.
Yeah.
Niggas ain't selling music. They're not.
Yeah. Hey, hood shit matters too, though, when it comes to Rushmore.
Huh?
Hood shit matters too when it comes to
and
Rushmore.
if it's hood shit, I'm the big dog on
It's
the
part
road.
of it. It's part of it.
If it's the hood shit,
Yeah.
because that's why I say you can't say. So when you think about St. Paul hoods,
Yeah.
what hoods do you think about?
I mean, I don't.
But when you think about it, no, that's because you're from Minneapolis.
Right,
but when
right.
you think about, Minneapolis, you got your north side, south side,
right.
highs, low. But when you think about St. Paul, you got Selby,
Yep.
the Selby side. That's where I'm from.
Yep.
Then you got the east side and west side.
Yes.
Then you got the Young Wright Street niggas. That's it.
Yeah.
So when you talk about a hood, anything, it don't get no hooder than DUBB. It don't. And that's shout out to everybody, but
just to be clear, just to wrap this up with a button on it. St. Paul Rushmore is you, and you.
No.
Oh.
I'm saying burn the list down. You're talking to a nigga, an artist who crossed over and did a movie.
Yeah.
Fuck the music.
Which, by the way, I think you should do the voiceovers for the movie and re-release it.
But what I'm just saying is you talking to a nigga who done already crossed over into doing movies.
Yeah.
It ain't even about the music or me. I'm saying let's burn the list down and just get to work.
I got you.
Do your thing. Fuck that list.
I ain't burning the list down. I'm gonna blow it up into a
know,
poster and I'm gonna send it to you.
Don't be tripping off that list. Craft your shit. Do your thing. You're gonna get there.
And don't trip off it, but use it as motivation.
Especially don't trip off a platform that's putting out a rookie list. Don't trip off that. You'll be shooting your own self in the foot. Mad at that.
All right. Can they still come do interviews though?
Hell yeah.
All right.
And shout out to everybody on the list, but I'm just saying.
I love it. I'm with it. Okay. I appreciate your time, man. This is fun.
I appreciate y'all, man. Shout out to y'all for sure.
Tell them one more time where to find you.
Man. Dub J, one have on Instagram. I'm Dub J, one have on Instagram. Dub J on Facebook.
We'll put it all in the description of this episode too.
Find Skrilliante the Most music. Rilla World K, Double R Gamble, Tycoon Trick, 3-Man Weave, Gassing Out the Blue, and Pick of the Litter, man. That's what. Perfect. Shout out to Juice Lord too. So can I give a shout out to Juice Lord?
Of course.
So I just want to say this. Juice Lord is putting all these motherfucking artists on notice. You get what I'm saying? Give Juice Lord time, he will be on that route, Mount Rushmore.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But he ain't right now.
No.
But he will. You get what I'm saying?
I know what you're saying.
Come on, man.
Juice, that's little bro. I love Juice Lord. And I know.
He's putting artists on notice just with his music, everything about it. So
yep. I like where he's at right now. All right, that's it. We got to wrap.
Sure.
But I appreciate your time, man. This was fun.
Sure.
Another episode of Live on Lake Street. Follow me everywhere at Jake Faircloth1.
For sure.
We out.
Damn, Woody. In high school, I let it blam, Woody. I wasn't playing, Woody. I'm coming straight out the south. Hey, genius, best watch your mouth. When I put up on P&B right, then ain't he come out. You moving ounces, I just moved 100 things in a drought. You want the south side, outside the fence of your house. You talking all that, then wanna come talk it out. If you ain't talking money, you talking about.
Decided to name the big boss of the town Pluki, and we AK played that role.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I did not know any of this.
But yeah, man. But that just goes to show, like I tell artists all the time, right? Because each artist individually go through different obstacles to get to, right?
Yeah.
So I just said all this dope shit about me. You never even knew. You
Right.
never knew it, right?
I didn't know. No.
that's what artists go through daily.
I try to know everything, but
But-
this is how I learn too, though.
But that's what artists go through daily.
Yeah.
As far as you could be an artist who busts his ass off, do a lot of great things. The next person don't know it yet.
Right.
You feel me?
Yep.
But in their minds, they feel like, oh, it ain't the support, it ain't this, it ain't. No, you just gotta keep working.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Keep going.
Let me introduce you, and then we can keep talking. So
I don't know how to say it. Say it. Say it.